What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome to the finale of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. In the previous video, we took on Dark Hyrule Castle, and now, it's time to challenge Vaati. Hahaha, you are persistent, aren't you? So, you've come to stop my little ceremony. Well, you're too late. A mere 3 more chimes of the bell will bring the ceremony to its end. And with the third toll of the bell, I will become like a god. And your precious Princess Zelda will be nothing more than cold, dead stone. There's no time. Quickly, Link, to the roof. Alright, I'm on my way, Esla. I'm just gonna jump right over this guy because there's actually no reason to fight him. And oh no. Did you hear that, Link? Hurry! There's only 2 chimes left. So, we are, like, kind of timed here, but also not really. Pretty much there's 3 floors we got to go through, and, like, every time we go up a floor, there's going to be a chime of the bell. I think if you spend too long on, like, the last floor before the roof, the bell can actually chime a 3rd time, then you sort of just, like, instantly game over. But, I've never actually had that happen, so I've only heard stories. I'm not sure if that's actually true. Another bell is tolled. Just 1 more chime and all our work will have been for naught. Well, Eslo, stop interrupting me then. Holy crap, man. We got 3 freaking dark nuts to fight. Hopefully our great spin attack will just allow us to make really quick work of these guys, because, yeah, this is the room that I think if you spend a little too much time in, you can actually just instantly game over. Someone in the comments, I'm sure, can tell me, like, if that really happens or not. I don't really want to test it myself because, obviously, I kind of want to beat the game, so I'm in it to win it, man. Let's go. We got 1 dark nut left. I think maybe 1 more spin attack should deal with this guy. Oh, maybe 1 more, actually. There we go. Looks like we survived. We're at full HP, too. Perfect. Just a few more moments and the ceremony would have been completed. You really are obsessed with stopping me, aren't you? Very well. I've not yet drained all of the Light Force house in Princess Zelda. But what I have should suffice. I shall be transformed, unstoppable. But let me first attend to the pesky worms who would trifle with me. Humph. Oh no, he conjured up a hole. Well, that was rude. I will have no more of you interfering with my plans. Let me show you true power. And holy crap, he's transformed into an even larger sorcerer. This is like my favorite version of Vaati just because, I don't know, I think this version looks really, really cool. No, dude, getting hit by the fire was like the worst thing there because, what happens in this fight is Vaati will spawn a number of eyes around him. So in the very first, like, beginning section of the fight, he spawns 2 of them. I took them out, like, almost instantaneously. After you take out those eyes, you want to attack the giant eye in the center of Vaati's body, and that's how you deal damage to him. Now, the 4 eyes that he spawned around him have, like, this weird dark energy or mist around them, so what you have to do now is use the Gust Jar to clean them of that mist, and then you can attack them with your sword, get rid of them, and attack the eye in the center as per usual. So, the fight gets slightly more complicated as it goes on, but it's really not too hard. Oddly enough, like, the first 2 phases of the Vaati fight are probably the hardest ones, so even though I am taking a lot of damage right now just because I'm getting hit by the fire over and over again, not a huge deal. We should be fine for this fight as long as I don't do anything insanely stupid. The next phase is really what's going to be like make it or break it for me. Although I have already lost like basically an entire row of hearts, which is kind of embarrassing since this phase really isn't that difficult. Like, I'm just taking a lot of dumb damage, I feel. Alright, there we go. Can I please hit the eye in the center? Yeah, occasionally, like, as the fight goes on, he will start teleporting around, instead of, like, letting you just hit the eye in the center, so you will have to follow him around. There's always a fairy in that pot, so you can use that to your advantage. Oh, geez, this is not good. Well, thankfully, we got rid of that eye, so it sort of worked out, but still. Oh, no, not the fire again, dude. Alright, well, at least we got rid of all the mist, so I guess that's the bright side of things. You just have to get rid of all these eyes. And I think we should be on like the final section of this fight. So yeah, there we go. Nice. Now we're moving on to phase 2. Well, you seem to have some fight in you. I commend your bravery. But you will not survive this. Grr, I am filled with a power that you cannot begin to understand. Do you think that puny sword will save you from me? Yeah, I do. Cause it's the sacred blade, man. I'm gonna destroy you with it. So now Vaati is like this weird giant orb thing. What you want to do is grab your arrows and begin to shoot the smaller orbs around him. You want to reveal the 4 red orbs because that's basically the pattern that you want to hit after you split yourself into 4 using the glowing tiles in the center here. This is the most annoying part of this fight because there's so many like projectiles and obstacles that you need to dodge in order to actually get up close to Vaati in order to deal the damage required to sort of get rid of the orbs around him and access the giant center orb that is Vaati. That yeah, it's kind of obnoxious. Also every time that you do like land a successful hit, the orientation of the red orbs will change. It'll either be on the left, the right, or the front. I don't think it's ever on the back of Vaati. At least I've never seen that position before, so I can only assume that it just never happens over there. And oh man, come on, bro. Holy crud, I'm taking a lot of damage. You know what? Let's use some of our Lon milk real quick because that was surprisingly more damage than I thought I was gonna end up taking. So jeez. Holy crud. Alright, we got him down for the second time. Let's deal more damage. I think no matter what you do, this part of the fight will take like 4 cycles. And it is what I consider to be the hardest phase of the fight. Like, it's weird because, you know, phase 1, moderately difficult. Phase 2, pretty difficult. Like, I can see a lot of people game overing on this phase of the fight. And honestly, it would be justified because it can be kind of tricky. There's a lot of randomness to the fight itself. So if you die here, I wouldn't blame you. Phase 3, on the other hand, super easy. Like, it is the dumbest phase and most anticlimactic way to end a final boss ever. It's kind of sad, but whatever. Alright, thankfully he dropped down, so maybe I can actually hit the freaking eye. Holy crud. I guess it is easier to wait until, like, he's dropped down to hit the eye, but I really... Oh, that was perfect, dude! We got, like, the spin attack right out the gate. It's a shame we didn't, like, kill him there. I think that was our 4th attack, too, so... Oh, you know what happened? I think because I lost my 3 clones during like one of my attack phases, I didn't end the fight there. So that kind of stinks. And oh my gosh, these freaking like purple weird urchin things on the ground are so annoying, I swear. Alright, he's down. Let's just shoot those last 2 arrows. And now we just have to get around there. Although he's on the wrong side right now, dude. So... you're not really helping me out. Alright, that's fine. At least he's on the right side of the screen, so maybe I can get around to him and freaking... he gets a lot more annoying and aggressive, like, the longer the fight goes on, which is kind of why you want to do this as quickly as you can. Come on, please. Ah, yes, perfect. There we go. Finally. We're done with phase 2. What? What is this madness? I have the power of a god! I have unstoppable might! How could I lose to a child? Apparently you're not that unstoppable, Vaati. We did it! Hooray! You did it! Impressive. Now quickly, we must break the curse on Zelda. Alright, let's go do it, Eslo. So that was a pretty easy fight. And check it out, Zelda's right there waiting for us. Too bad we have to do this cutscene first. So Link, now that you have the power of the Force Sword, you must return Princess Zelda to normal. Yeah, it's kind of funny how, like, you can charge it up and shoot the beam, but, it won't actually free Zelda until you activate that cutscene. Link, thank you so much for saving me. When I was turned to stone, I saw visions of you as if in a dream. It looks like the curse has been broken. I'm glad we made it in time. Uh-oh, that's not good. No, the castle's collapsing! It's too dangerous here. Quickly, we must escape from the castle. The door is blocked. We have no choice. Head back to the sanctuary. Yeah, it would be kind of cool if, like, they gave you sort of an Ocarina of Time style escape from the castle sequence, but, that is sadly not the case here. We just sort of have to run to where the elemental sanctuary is, and that's really all there is to this part of the game. All the other pathways are sort of blocked off. However, before we go up there, I'm a little low on HP, so if we head down here, well, guess what? There's some fairies that we can collect and get some free HP, plus a couple of restocks for, like, bombs and arrows, which are items you might want going into the final phase of the fight, because, yeah, we're not done just yet. You will not escape, boy. Now you will see the true power of the Light Force. For I become Vaati, the master of this world. Is that so? And there he is, a giant disgusting eyeball with arms. Alright, so for this part of the fight, you're going to want to use your cane. I know, it seems weird, but it is kind of cool how this game does make use of an item that we really haven't used a lot in the past. What you want to do, though, is, use the cane on the arms when they sort of come from the ground to attack you, then turn into a Minish and go inside the arms itself. Now, once you're inside here, there's going to be a bunch of, like, these weird eyeball things that you're going to want to get rid of. You'll notice that, one of them is actually looking directly at you. So, what you want to do is find that eyeball and then attack that one. Once you destroy it, it will cause the arm to sort of destabilize, and you're going to want to leave as fast as you can because, yes, it's going to explode. One arm down, one to go, baby. This part of the fight is pretty straightforward. There's really nothing to it. And, bro, stop. I just took so much damage for, like, being in the wrong place. And oh, you got the jukes now, my man? I don't think so. Get out of here. All right. Oh, that was not good. Crap, that thing is kind of far away. Hopefully we can make it inside in time. Yeah, it's pretty lenient. Ooh, and it's dark and scary inside this one. You know, I could just, like, attack randomly with the Great Spin attack, but let's pull out the Flame Lantern. That should make things a little bit easier. Where's the eyeball, man? It's probably... Oh, there it is. I see it. It's hiding among the other ones. You fiend! Alright, there we go. We're done. Let's get out of here and start the final section of this fight. For this one, yeah, we're gonna want to be normal size. I think it is kind of cool how, like, they did incorporate the Minish into this fight. So this is kind of weird. What you want to do here is, obviously avoid his electric attacks and then stand, like, directly in front of his lasers because, yeah, you want to, like, reflect his lightning bolts back at his eyes. You basically need to be spot on in front of his eyes. If you're not, it just will not work. It's very, very precise, like, to the point where it's almost too precise sometimes, but I promise you it's not as hard as you might think it is to hit. It's just like, make sure you're the proper distance and, oh dude, can you not do that, please? Oh, that was so lucky. I thought for sure we were gonna mess that up. But yeah, that's some pretty dang good damage. Alright, so now that we got him once, as long as we don't screw this up, we should be able to, like, cycle this guy easily. So please, please, how did that one go all the way off to the right? That actually made zero sense whatsoever. That is, probably one of the worst things that could happen in this fight, because after you hit him, like, it gives you just enough time to, go back to those panels, resplit yourself, and, you know, hit, like, his next charge-up attack, because he doesn't do one of those weird lightning fling attacks. So, if we do this... Come on, yes, perfect. This might actually be the end of the fight. Holy crap, there we go. We did it. Fool. But the Light Force, my power. I had such power. Too bad, Vaati. Your power was no match for our Force Sword. Link, thank goodness you're safe! You defeated Vaati! You were so brave! But we've lost so much. The castle, all those people. Ezla, what do you think you're doing, man? Whoa! What's this? The curse! Defeating Vaati seems to have broken the curse he cast upon me. Allow me to introduce myself to you, Princess Zelda. My name is Ezlo, master of Minish lore and sorcery. The Mage's Cap was my creation, but its limitless power has caused nothing but trouble for your kind. Is there any way you can forgive me? I know many have fallen and much of the castle has been destroyed, but it is too soon to give in to despair. The curse on me is broken, and Zelda still possesses some of the life force. Perhaps together we can do something to make things right. Oh no, Zelda's gonna be the final boss! If one with a just heart wears this cap, things can be made right again. Princess Zelda, let your wishes be made real. She's gonna wish for something stupid, I bet. Or I guess she's gonna do the right thing and wish that everything was back to normal. I guess that's what I would have done too, you know, after I'd wasted at least one of my wishes on, like, something incredibly pointless. Like, a Ferrari. I'm sure Link could totally use a Ferrari, right? What would you guys wish for? Like, what's the most pointless thing that you can think of? Let me know in the comments. Alright, so yeah, looks like everything is going back to normal. Hyrule is being peaceful once again. All the enemies are disappearing, and Hyrule Castle is back to normal. Good job, Zelda, you did it. Look, the castle, all the people who have been turned to stone. They're all back to normal. The hat is falling apart. It's overflowing with the power of life. That hat has the power to turn the thoughts of its wearers into reality. Vaati's heart was filled with evil, and that was reflected in what he became. But it seems that Zelda's pure heart, coupled with the hat's power, has created a miracle. It looks like the time for us to part has come. The Minish door opens but once every century, and soon it must close. I must leave you both now and return to my homeland. I know I've caused you much suffering, but the evil one's power has withered. The power of Princess Zelda herself has restored the light to Hyrule. Well, Link, my journey with you has been exciting, to say the least. In fact, I'm more than just a little sad that we must part our ways now. Please, accept this. Hooray, we got an ordinary green hat. Thanks, buddy. Heh, you know, I've never actually seen you wearing a cap until now. It suits you, little hero. Take care. Bye, Ezlo. Oh, see, he can shrink anytime he wants. How come we couldn't do that? You know what, Link, just go squash him. Farewell, my friend. Well, I guess if we didn't squash him, at least he's, like, trapped forever inside the Elemental Sanctuary. Thus did Link's quest come to an end. But surely this is not the end of Zelda and Link's adventures in Hyrule. The legend will continue. As long as the power of the Light Force echoes throughout the ages. And continue it will, because we're not done just yet. There's one more thing that we need to take care of. Alright, so we're back here outside of the cave where all the Gorons that we made appear by fusing kinstones with the mysterious walls is because right over here on the very right hand side is a Goron that we can fuse kinstones with, and I'm pretty sure we can only do this after you beat Vaati and save the game. So if we fuse one red kinstone with this particular Goron, well, back up on the very top of the mountain inside the Vale Falls area, we're gonna wake up this giant big Goron. We sort of saw him as we were walking past this area, but we never really did anything with it because, well, we couldn't until now. But yeah, waking this guy up will allow us to get like the very last item in the game. It's honestly not even that useful to us now since, you know, the game is over, but I figured we might as well show it off because obviously this is a 100% playthrough. I wanted to show everything off, so even though this is kind of weird to be playing the game after we've defeated the final boss, yeah, we just have to go and do it. So let's teleport right up to the Veil Falls and go and talk to that mysterious big Goron. So this is more of a time-consuming quest. We're basically going to talk to the Goron, then wait around for like a half hour to 45 minutes. That's literally it. You'll have to do nothing in that time but wait around, but after that, we'll be able to get the item that we need. So, let's get ready to talk to this guy. First things first, let's grab our shield and see what he has to say. Welcome, Goro. Oh, what a tiny Goron you are. You make this big Goron happy with this unexpected visit to my distant home. Oh, what is that you have there? Is that by chance a shield? Well, among us Gorons who know well the taste of steel, they are considered a fine delicacy, little Goron. Please, Goro. Let me just nibble on the corner, would you? I will give it back to you just as soon as I've had the tiniest taste. Won't you please just let me have a bite, a lick, a tiny crumb? Alright, sure man, go for it, not like I need the thing. But little one, if I eat it, you will no longer have a shield. Do you mind? Nope, it's fine, dude. Go ahead. Really, Goro? Thank you, Goro! I'll dig right in. And, yeah, we're gonna let this guy eat our shield, pretty much. Yeah. Num num num, slurp slurp. Oh, delicious! It has a deep, rich taste, surpassing even the great praise I've heard. Alright, so, now we gotta wait like 30 to 40 minutes, so I'll save you guys the time and I'll come back when I'm done, so see you guys in a second or two. Alright, let's talk to him. Num num num, slurp slurp. Oh, delicious. That was excellent. Finally, dude. That took forever, actually. Thank you so much. Now I finally know the legendary taste of a shield. And I will happily fulfill my promise. Let me just spit your shield back out again. And gross. Hey, wait a minute. That's a new shield. Of course, it's the mirror shield. So, yeah, it shines like a mirror and it can reflect certain projectiles. Goro? It seems your shield has changed shape a little as I was chewing on it. Oh, but it's fine. It's still a shield after all, just a slightly different shaped one. I think. Well, I have to go now. Goodbye, Goro. Yeah, get out of here. So, now we have the mirror shield. It's not really that useful, but it still looks kind of cool. So I think that's actually where I'm going to end off this video and this LP. So if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. And of course, a huge shout out to both Paige and Mike for their continued monthly support of this channel via Patreon. Thank you.